And welcome to another video by Get It Done Home Repairs. Today I'm going to show you what to do when you drop your earring down the drain and you have to get your ring, your earring, whatever goes down the drain and you need to get it out. I'm going to show you how to do it. This is the part of the earring, the other part went down the drain. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to come underneath the sink right here. Now remember, there's different kind of drains in here. This particular drain is controlled from the back of the sink right here. So we actually have that piece right there that's controlled by a little lever underneath the bottom. All right, so let me show you what that lever looks like. This is the lever right here. You see it coming down and going inside here? This is the one that you unscrew right here in order to pull that rod out so that you can see it. Now, other drains are actually what's called a pop-up drain. Let me give you an example of what a pop-up drain is. A pop-up drain, you would actually come right in here, push down on it, and it would actually go into the here, and it would stay applied or closed. And then you would push it, and it would pop back up. In that particular case, this piece here unscrews and comes out. If you unscrew it, usually it's counterclockwise, and then you'll be able to take this out, and then you'll see down on the bottom here, there'll be a cross inside there like that with a threaded hole down in the bottom. And a lot of times that's where the ring or earring will be trapped as well. All right, so let's get started on it. Just to let you know that the ring or earring is never gone forever. What happens is when the ring or an earring or whatever falls down inside the drain here, it goes down the drain and it gets stuck in what's called a trap down the bottom. So let me show you what a trap looks like and how we're going to get it out. This is what a trap looks like under a sink. The ring comes down through here, ring or earring, whatever piece of jewelry it is, it comes down through here, goes down this pipe right here, it comes down all the way to the bottom, right down in here. And you'll see that down in here is a piece called a trap, right down here. And what happens, the ring comes down, it goes into this area right here, and it does not come back up and go down into the sewer pipe right here. Most of the time it'll be stuck right inside this area right here. So when you disconnect it here and remove it, you'll be able to recover the ring that went down into this area over here. All right, so don't think it's gone forever. Now sometimes after the ring goes down into this area right over here, it may also be stuck up in the top right up in here. A lot of drains have a piece that comes along through here, and it actually has a rod that opens and closes right inside here. And sometimes it'll get stuck right in this area right here because the rod comes from the back of the drain right there, and it comes in and it sticks in there, and the ring or earring or whatever it is could possibly be stuck right up inside there. So don't think because you don't find it down in that area right there that is not going to be stuck up inside here. Once you remove this and take this all out, you go up on the top, take a look down through here with a flashlight, and you may see it stuck in this area here. But most of the time, you'll find it down in this area right here. Now, I will tell you this, there's a lot of debris inside there, so you want to make sure you have a bucket or something underneath to catch the fluid or all of the liquid that's going to come out. Make sure, of course, that you shut the water off and don't have the water running when you take this out. Because if you have the water running, of course, all that water is going to go down all over inside the sink area that you're working. All right, so enough talking. Let's take this apart. I'll show you how to remove it and put it together so that you don't have any leaks whatsoever. But as you can see, it is very easy to get your ring back, and it's never gone forever. We're going to grab a rag, we're going to grab a bucket, put it underneath the bottom of this is called a trap down in here. We're going to go down to the bottom of the trap, and chances are the earring is going to be right in here. So we need to get that out of there. All right, first thing you want to do is just come up here and you could do it by hand. If it's made of plastic, if it's metal, you'll need to have a pair of adjustable pliers. But here you just take it and you loosen it just like this. And we're going to pull this up so that it's loose. We're going to come over to this other part of the trap right here. We're going to loosen that as well. And this is where it's going to start to leak a little bit. We're going to put it down into the bucket. And we're going to dump it out. Okay. All right. And there we go. All right, what happens, it gets stuck in all of the soap debris that gets up inside here, so that's where it was. Obviously, we're going to clean this off before we reuse it. But now we have to reassemble our trap so that it doesn't leak. So what you want to do is before you put it back together, you want to clean off all of that soap that's inside here, because that is very important. If you don't clean that off, you're going to wind up with a leak from the pipes, from the drain itself. Now, if this is very old and that gasket on here is old and it needs to be replaced, you may have to change it. In this particular case, it's really not that old. It's only about a year old, or a year and a half, so we should be okay. So we're going to clean off all of this inside here, just like that. Clean that out, just like this. Same thing over here. Okay, we're going to clean up over here where it's going to come down. Same thing over here. Okay, now we'll take our trap and we're going to come back over here and we're going to catch it back up in here very loosely. We're not going to tighten it up yet, we're just going to catch it so it's just both caught and they're loose. Once you have one caught, then we'll try and catch the other. All right, now once we have them both caught, we just snug it down till it's fairly tight. We're not going to go too tight because it's only made of plastic. Same thing here. Okay. We're going to put a bucket underneath it just in case we have a leak, and then we're going to test it to make sure that there's no leaks. And the way you can test it is just run your hand around it, make sure it feels dry, nice and dry, and that's it. We're all done, and we saved our earring from going down the drain and being lost forever. So, all right, whether it's a ring or an earring or whatever goes down the drain, don't worry about it. It's usually going to get stuck inside the trap area here, so it's usually always there. All right, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.